Western media has presented a wide range of mostly negative coverage of China. Issues ranging from toy recalls to Tibetan riots, all coming to a head as the Olympic torch relay moved west.
Parade of tainted, defective, and even poisonous products from China seems almost unending.
While the Chinese authorities are rejecting links to the Sudanese government, Sudan is one of the biggest recipients of Chinese overseas investment.
Following months of pressure from human rights activists, the director Steven Spielberg announced today he is withdrawing as an artistic advisor to the Beijing Olympics. Spielberg cited China's policy towards Sudan.
30 years of hard-charging growth, often at the expense of the environment, has made Beijing one of the most polluted cities in the world. Haile Gebrselassie of Ethiopia already holds a record for being the fastest marathon runner in the world, but says he has no desire to crown that achievement with an Olympic medal if it means damaging his health.
The Tibetans' rebellion and its brutal suppression by the Chinese army sent shockwaves around the world. China's critics think it confirms what they've been saying all along. Beijing isn't interested in human rights.
In ancient times, to carry the Olympic torch was a symbol of peace. Today in Paris, it was everything except a celebration of sport. The next relay runner, a handicapped athlete, tries desperately to protect her torch, abandoned by police officers overwhelmed by the situation.
You heard there is a big crisis, earthquake in China?
Of course I have.
Yeah, how do you feel about it?
Well, it was very interesting because at first I'm, not happy about the way the Chinese are treating the Tibetans because I don't think anyone should be unkind to anyone else. And so I have been very concerned about how to think and what to do about that because I don't like that. And then I've been just, concerned about, how should we deal with the Olympics because they're not being nice to the Dalai Lama, who's a good friend of mine. And then all this earthquake and all this stuff happened, and I thought, is that karma when you're not nice that the bad things happen to you? And then I got a letter from the Tibetan Foundation that they wanted to go and be helpful. And that made me cry. And they asked me if I would write a quote about that, and I said I would, that it was a big lesson to me that sometimes you have to learn to put your head down and be of service, even to people who aren't nice to you, and that's a big lesson for me.
So what do you think of what Sharon Stone said about the China earthquake?
Well, she's really much concerned to what is happening. So at first she's not really, into Chinese